Accidental basic training. Malicious compliance. My dad was enlisted in the U.S. Army during Vietnam. Rather than potentially be drafted in basic training, trainees were repeatedly told to do exactly what was told, not what the trainee thought he was supposed to do, even to the point of tricks played to make sure he was listening to exact instructions. So, there he was on the range for grenade training. Pre-brief tells him as long as he does not let go of the arming spoon, Mr. Grenade is still your friend. Noted. When it comes time to practice, the drill instructor tells the group, pull the pin and throw it high and long downrange. My dad pulls the pin and throws the pin high and long downrange. He keeps holding the grenade's spoon, feeling perfectly safe, as everyone else throws their grenade. He got push-ups. Apparently there is no leeway for malicious compliance in Army basic training. First thing to know about basic training, you are always doing something wrong. Pull the pin and throw it reminds me of a joke from Woody Woodpecker. Woody is holding a sledgehammer. Guy is holding a big nail. Guy says, when I nod my head, you hit it. Guy nods and Woody hits him on the head. Way back when in Italy I heard the scuttlebutt that someone had been punished for sad facial expression during national anthem. That's the kind of paying attention to detail that would have actually been praised under most circumstances in basic training. When you're on the grenade range or doing something actually matters is when that kind of stupidity ends. We reported to basic training in our civilian clothes on a Friday. So it was a couple of days before we got issued uniforms. The night before getting uniforms, our sergeants told us to make sure we had no facial hair whatsoever after the evening latrine call. Dude comes out from the sinks with blood streaming down his face from his eyebrow. He had no practice shaving up there and had a wicked razor cut. But he had no facial hair anymore. My old man's a Vietnam guy too. Also enlisted, didn't get drafted. He told me one in basic about cleaning the toilets in the barracks. He was the platoon leader and one special instructor was giving them a harder time than he should have. Old man put peanut butter on one of the toilet seats. D called him in when he saw it wasn't clean. Asked my old man if it was to satisfaction. Old man wiped the peanut butter off the seat and ate it. Said yes sir. D's jaw apparently dropped. Old man came out alive as a chopper pilot. Bronze Star. Shot down 6 times and went down from engine failure 3 other times. A true real American badass. Thanks for reaffirming my choice of not enlisting way back when. I was surprised at how powerful grenades are. So much more powerful than the movies can produce. Show. I love your dad's MC. Lol. Share this on our military stories. I think it would be a hit. The folks at both our Malicious Compliance and our military stories would enjoy this too. When I was in basic I tried as hard as I could to not stand out. Still failed though. They said, only write with a black pen. My pen was black on the outside, blue on the inside. Fast forward 7 years. I have a problem soldier that desperately wants attention. He signs into the briefing with a blue ink pen. My platoon sergeant, PSG, gets on my ass about this guy can't even follow instructions he was taught in basic training and how I need to correct him. Having just come off the orderly room duty, I knew Arkansas 252 inside and out and let the guy know blue was an acceptable color to sign your name without actually citing the regulation. He calls me out on it in front of the first sergeant, 1SG, and says, how do you know that? The I cite Arkansas 252 page 6. Again calls me out on it. I walk over. Print out page 6. Grab a highlighter and highlight the words. Acceptable colors for signing your name are blue and black. One SG pulled me aside and gave me a 4-day pass for keeping my composure with the guy. Apparently some people just kept doing exactly what they were told without ever questioning it. Was probably smiling while doing his push-ups. R. Malicious compliance. You know, as long as he kept holding the spoon of the grenade, he wouldn't have had to do those push-ups. Got push-ups for following orders correctly. His higher-up needs more training maybe. Welcome to another version of government indoctrination. No winning, especially for the civilians the government has you kill. Royal Engineer here. During training, 1988, all bedding had to be made into bed blocks about 24 by 24 by whatever inches for the Friday room. Inspection. There were 4 squatties to a room. In my room we had an ex-South African squatty, Mr. Gent. Turned up in Britain on the Monday. Enlisted on the Tuesday. Fell in with us on the Wednesday. His bed block was immaculate. Mine was always tossed. One inspection he did my bed block. I did his. The one on my bed got tossed. The one on his didn't. After that it never bothered me again about anything the instructor did. He followed the order exactly as given. Cold sweat smile.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.